Hey guys, so today I want to share with you a really awesome trick that a lot of people probably may not know about or may not have used before, where the hot summer months or spring months are concerned with foundation. I'm going to give you an awesome tip and show you my whole foundation routine when I want my foundation to look done in the summertime and stay on. That is the biggest concern in the summer and spring when it's hot. You want your foundation to last because obviously you're sweating. That's like a direct problem where foundation and makeup is concerned. You want your foundation to last. You want it to look great. You don't want to feel like you're suffocating beneath a million layers of products. You don't want to feel either like you've just gone without nothing. If you're like me and you do need some coverage, I will show you guys that I actually don't have flawless skin, although these lights will probably end up washing me out and make me look like I have flawless skin anyways, because you guys will probably be like, oh, it looks great, whatever. Now, typically in these warmer months you think, okay, well, I'll use a lighter product. I'll use a tinted moisturizer, I'll go for a lighter foundation, because yeah, those products feel better on your skin, and generally the less product that you put on your skin in the summertime, the better. And honestly will last longer. But this trick that I use really works. It's tried, it's tested, it works, I promise. It involves using a heavier foundation that is very long wearing, whereas usually tinted moisturizers really aren't, so it kind of is like, why are you using that? If the problem in the summertime is keeping foundation on your skin, why use a product like a tinted moisturizer when you really want to look done? I use tinted moisturizers and stuff like my Vitazing or something just during the day when I don't want to do my makeup in the summertime, because I don't do my makeup every day, when I just need a little bit of coverage. But when you're going out and you want to wear foundation, you want your skin to look flawless, you want to look done, you may not want, you may want to use something better, something that works better. So my trick is to use a foundation that is long wearing, one that you typically wouldn't think about wearing in the summertime because you may think it's too thick or whatever, and shearing it out with a brush or with a sponge. And I will show you how to do that using a dampened brush, which a lot of people don't do, but it works amazing and you guys are going to be shocked. Maybe I'm exaggerating, and it works. I tend to get a little excited about makeup, I don't know. I'm going to show you the concealer that I use, the powder, which is new, something that I've discovered that's awesome, and I'm going to get to it. So if you guys want to see my absolute best tip for foundation application in the summertime, see the whole tutorial, then keep watching. So this is my skin with just moisturizer. All that I've used is my Origins Vitazing, and I use that really light. All that is just a moisturizer that has SPF in it, and has a little bit of a tint, but not like a tinted moisturizer. It's just, I use it under my makeup every day. I have a lot of like scarring from breakouts and stuff, which this is actually good because my skin isn't breaking out right now. This is just what's left over. So for those of you that say I have flawless skin, I really don't. I just know how to do my makeup in a way that covers it up. So I'm going to share these tips with you. So what I do is I use the Matte Velvet Plus that I probably already showed you. Haven't filmed that part yet, but I'm going to. I use shade 30. I put it on my hand like this, and I wipe it around so that when I dip my brush and my sponge in it, I'm not just dipping it into a little glob. Put your hair back however you wish. To get this product like sheared out and really buffed into my skin for the summertime, rather than just smearing it all over there with a regular brush or a dried brush, is I like to shear it out to make it lighter. Use a damp beauty blender, which is awesome. I love beauty blenders in a really obsessive way. Or dampen a buffer brush like this. This is my favorite way to do it. It's an F84 by Sigma. Don't use a brush like this. I used to do these all the time, but this is kind of a disaster when it comes to foundation because you think you're getting a flawless coverage, but it's really just buffing the product onto the top of your skin. It's really not buffing at all. It's just kind of smearing it around because the brush isn't hard and it's just not dense enough. This actually buffs it into the skin. So it's dampened. When I say that, I just went to the sink, cleaned or ran it under the water for a little bit, and then dabbed it off. Squeezed out the water, dabbed it off on a towel. Lightly get the product on your brush. I have way too much on my hand. Like, look, this is going to do my whole face. See? I didn't even need hardly any. I dipped it once and it did this. So you can see how I'm getting a lot of coverage. This is really hardly any product at all. It's being sheared out with the dampness of the brush, but the water isn't affecting it. Like, it's not affecting the coverage. Like, the coverage is awesome still. And see, if you would have applied a tinted moisturizer or a lighter foundation or something, a light coverage foundation, you think you're doing a great thing, you know, doing that in the summertime. But really, I guarantee you, I have less product on my face right now and I'm getting a better result than if people use like a tinted, like a product that is a lighter, a foundation that feels lighter. They probably end up applying even more of that to get a good coverage. So this is the best trick, and this actually really, this stuff stays on. I already did my eye makeup. So yeah, really big difference. My skin looks so much more even, and you notice you can still see a little bit of blemishes and stuff. Don't apply your foundation to the point where all that's covered, because then you're going to have way too much foundation on your skin. Might look good on camera or like for a photo or something, but in real life it's going to look insane. I'm going to go back with a brush. This is just an eyeshadow brush by Sigma. It's the old numbering, so I don't even know, but yeah, I just go back with like something like that, and I use my Studio Finish Concealer by MAC, which is a mess, which is, I think, the best concealer anyways, especially for the warmer months. You can even like use it with your finger and just dab it on areas that are, you know, where you have spots or where you need a little extra coverage. But yeah, look, I mean, it's covering everything. It's the same effect I would have if I used a really, you know, if I actually use this foundation and just, you know, really apply it heavily. It covers the same amount, but it's just applied in so much more of a sheer way, but it's still good coverage, you know, and it's a formula that will stay with me all day rather than a tinted moisturizer that's just going to slide off anyways, even though it is a lighter product. This is my favorite under eye concealer. It's the Maybelline Age Rewind Eraser. This is like my third one. I'm not even kidding. Like, I've talked this thing in the ground, I know, over the past like 6 months, but I love it. I use this brush by Sigma, the F86, to blend it, and I just dab it like that. It's a really pointed brush, but it's huge, and it blends really well, and it's soft for the under eye area. You don't want to go back and forth like that. You just want to blend. I think that it keeps more product on the face rather than blending with my finger. So simple, again, that's a really light product. And then I discovered something amazing. I can't wait to tell you guys all about this, but it's the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Protector, the finishing powder. I use this kind of instead of where I would usually use my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural. This, honestly, it's exactly the same effect, but this is cheaper. So it's a very good product, and it has SPF in it, which I really enjoy. Looks really natural though. I'm like hardly applying any, I'm just kind of dabbing it on. So that'll kind of keep the shine away. Another trick for the summertime or hot weather, do not use a ton of powder. You may want to keep the shine away, but it's just going to have the opposite effect. It's another trick for the summertime or warmer months, spring, anytime. You may wonder why I'm not using the Instant Age Rewind foundation. I prefer that for the winter. It's a little oilier, which I usually wouldn't like, but I think it's a better product for the winter, and it's my favorite in the winter, as I showed you in my winter foundation routine. If you want to see that, I will link to that below, since these kind of go hand in hand. Then what I would normally do is just apply a bronzer. I don't like to use a ton of products on my cheeks. Maybe not even a bronzer, just a blush, I don't know, but today I'm just going to use Laguna and leave it at that. This is a bronzer by NARS. I'm using this big brush. It's an F20 by Sigma. And that concludes the easy summer, spring, warm month tutorial on getting your foundation right. Definitely don't have to skip it. If you really want to look put together, there are ways to do it and have it stick around. So I love this foundation. If you don't want to buy this, the only really place to get it is at Sephora. If you don't want to get that, then just look for a product that is water resistant, an oil-free product, or a product that really is long wearing, even a full coverage product that you can just shear out. So I will talk to you all very soon. Thank you for watching the video, and talk to you guys later.